Over 200 suspected terrorists and sponsors sentenced to death and life imprisonment. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got in this morning. As our headline for this morning says here that over 200 suspected terrorists and sponsors sentenced to death and life imprisonment. Well, in Abuja, the federal government of Nigeria has said over 200 terrorists has been successfully prosecuted and convicted during the just concluded Phase 6 terrorism trials held at the Kanji detention facility from December 9 to 13, 2024. A statement from the Department of Strategic Communication on Sunday indicated that the federal government has achieved a major milestone in its unwavering campaign against terrorism, including Boko Haram insurgency, IPOB insurrection, and banditry. According to the statement, a total of 237 cases were heard from the trials. The convicted individuals received various sentences ranging from the death penalty to life imprisonment and terms to 20 to 70 years, reflecting on severity of their crimes. Among the sentenced to the maximum penalty were individuals found guilty of heinous offences, including attacks on women and children, destruction of religious sites, and slaughter of innocent civilians, and the abduction of women and children in brutal assault at Guinea Carrier community in Borno State. Additionally, individuals involved in terrorism financing, a critical enabler of violent activities, were sentenced to life imprisonment, underscoring the federal government's unyielding resolve to dismantle all aspects of terrorist network. This achievement, according to the statement, highlights the government's commitment to delivering justice for victims of terrorism and safeguarding the lives and property of all Nigerians. The trials, presided over by 5 federal high court judges, were conducted in strict compliance with international standards of justice, mark a critical step in restoring peace and stability in affected regions across the country. The Director of Public Prosecution of the Federation under the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation oversaw the trials in collaboration with the National Counter-Terrorism Center Office and the National Security Advisor. This coordinated effort ensured a transparent and efficient judicial process, the substance of effective administration of justice. While the Department of the Public Prosecution of the Federation continues to lead and mobilizing for fair, transparent, and effective judicial process, which is a critical step in reinforcing public trust in the country's justice system, reinforcing public trust in the Nigerian justice system. While the Department of Public Prosecution led the legal process, the NCTC coordinated kinetic and non-kinetic counterterrorism measures, reaffirming its federal government's determination to hold perpetrators accountable, protect victims' rights, and uphold the rule of law. Well, at the Phase 5 of the terrorism trial that took place in July this year, 143 cases were heard with 125 convictions. Under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR administration has confidently strengthened the capabilities of institutions. Well, going further, including the military, police, intelligence, law enforcement agencies, and the judiciary to facilitate the swift and effective administration of justice, measures have also been implemented to ensure the safety of judicial officers, witnesses, and other stakeholders involved in the trial. This initiative reflects Nigeria's commitment to global best practices in prosecuting terrorism-related cases and align with international conventions aimed at protecting fundamental rights. Well, the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Chief Lateef Fagbemi SAN and the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu commended the judiciary, military, police, and other security agencies for their dedication to this landmark achievement. They urge Nigerians to remain united, vigilant, and proactive in reporting suspicious activities to appropriate authorities as the nation strives towards a safer and more secure future. And that is all we have for you guys concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that over 200 suspected terrorists and sponsors sentenced to death and life imprisonment. Well, of course, yes, ready for me this morning. And concerning this headline, before I move on, don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, the best you can do right here, right now, is to tap that subscribe button, yes, with the notification bell, so that anytime of any video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Yes, over 200 suspected terrorists and sponsors have been sentenced to death and life imprisonment. That is a very good news. And I like the fact, yes, that the Nigerian government are more determined now to start tackling insecurity head on. Yes, I like the fact that the Nigerian government is tackling insecurity now head on, back to back. This is good news. This is good news. And the people are happy that At least all those terrorists that normally kill people, adopt children, kill women and children in the northern part of the country have been arrested. And just for the year 2024, it has been a record that over 200. But doesn't mean that this have solved the insecurity case in the southeast or in the northern part of the country. No, these have not solved the insecurity problem in Nigeria. There are still more insecurity problems in the country, and the Nigerian government should not just relax because of they have seen they have catch over 200 and have sentenced a lot of them to death. No, 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 no. The war have just begun. That is what people are saying. That is what people are saying. They're just wishing the Nigerian government good luck and the Nigerian military good luck because now it is the military personnel that is doing all the whole work here. Mm-hmm. It is the military personnel that are doing all the whole work. Well, Latif Femi is telling Nigerians that we should also work with the security officials, that we should work with the security authorities to combat insecurity in Nigeria. Yes, civilians are doing the same thing too, because nobody likes the fact that we cannot sleep with two eyes closed in this country anymore. Yes, nobody like that fact. Or what do you guys think? Because under this comment section that I have here, as for me, I'm really happy that the extent to the fact that the Nigerian government have started tackling this insecurity problem. Well, Ugochi Usuji said that check well, the sentenced people are IPOB members. Boko Haram, Lakuriwa, ISWAP and bandits are not sentenced because their crimes does not threaten Nigerian unity. It's a small crime. Instead, they are forgiven, granted pardon and reintegrated into the society as repentant terrorists. It's well, but one day, all this country will know the real meaning of injustice. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This person said a lot of things. Like he said something that actually touched me. Oh. He said that if we should check well, the people who have been sentenced to death or life imprisonment, they are IPOB members. Oh. Boko Haram and Lakuriwa, ISWAP and bandits, they have not been sentenced because of that crime does not threaten the Nigerian unity. Well, if we should do our research very well, we'll find out that this woman is actually right. Yes, this one is actually right because I've seen cases of whereas the federal government are releasing Boko Haram people saying that they are repentant, saying they have repent, they're no more doing banditry anymore. Does that make sense anymore? Is there anything called repentant Boko Haram? If you're a terrorist, you're a terrorist. A terrorist for once is terrorist forever. That is it. What do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap that subscribe button here, the big red one with the notification bell, so that anytime I have any new video, you will be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have one for the day ahead of you.